Bro, Busta Rhymes wanted him in his section so bad.
P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy.
Yeah.
Did he do it, right?
I
know
he did
you've been heavy on social media talking about it.
He did it. And I'm the only one who's been vocal about this long before it actually.
Oh, you've been saying this for a long time now. And then no one was, they're just, why is he saying this? And now it's coming out like crazy.
Just softly put their hand in my hand and just holding it.
I don't pay attention to none of it. I just kind of like to pay attention to the truth.
They were friends, collaborators, even shared the stage like legends. But now, 50 Cent and Busta Rhymes are locked in a feud that could shatter reputations. What if I told you that Busta Rhymes might be at the center of one of the most shocking exposés hip-hop has ever seen? And it's all caught on camera. This isn't just beef. This is betrayal, blackmail, and a decades-old industry secret finally bubbling to the surface. And just when you think it couldn't get any worse, the truth takes an even darker turn. One major detail, the doc is reportedly being directed by Emmy-winning filmmaker Alex Stapleton, known for her hard-hitting music industry documentaries. With her name on the project, it's not just a rumor anymore. It's serious. 50 Cent has never been one to hold his tongue, but now he might be speaking louder than ever before without saying a word. Word on the street is that 50 is putting the final touches on a Netflix documentary exposing the darkest secrets of the music industry. And yes, it allegedly includes real footage of Busta Rhymes and Diddy in moments fans were never supposed to see. According to insiders, 50's G-Unit Film and Television Inc. is preparing to drop bombshells that will shake the foundations of hip-hop. The footage reportedly shows Busta Rhymes at one of Diddy's now infamous private parties, not just attending, but allegedly participating in scenes that challenge everything the public believes about him. And just before their scheduled performance at the Humor and Harmony Comedy Fest, 50 ignited the fire by clowning Busta's iconic yellow VMA outfit on Instagram. Busta clapped back with a wild AI-generated pic of 50, saying, "Don't let me catch you practicing this look in the mirror before Shreveport." That back and forth wasn't just friendly trolling. Behind the scenes, Busta was allegedly making urgent calls to get his name cut from the documentary. To this day, not a single A-list artist has publicly addressed the claims involving Busta Rhymes. And when it comes to Diddy, the silence has been just as deafening. No statements, no support, no denials. Some artists have quietly unfollowed both men. Others have distanced themselves from upcoming collaborations, but none are openly picking sides. And in the cutthroat world of hip-hop, that silence speaks volumes, because in this industry, silence isn't just protection, it's survival.
Was there a reason you never went to those parties back in the day? Obviously, I know what was going on there, but is there a reason you never did?
I'm just not with all that freaky shit. Like all of the stuff that he's doing, I'm not into that type of stuff. I'm just a little more, maybe you could say basic or normal.
Very few people are willing to risk their careers by speaking out, but one man did. Busta's former bodyguard, Big Homie CC. In a no-holds-barred interview on The Art of Dialogue, he claimed he personally witnessed disturbing behavior. According to him, club promoters were instructed to bring in a specific type of company. There's countless videos of Busta Rhymes getting mad at females for just being girls. This girl touched him one time, he'd go crazy, throw a drink on her and everything. Young, flashy men to Busta's VIP section. And it wasn't subtle. He said Busta would lock eyes on someone and pull them through the ropes like they belonged to him. That statement sent shockwaves through the underground hip-hop scene, not just because of what it revealed, but because of who said it. Bodyguards don't talk unless they've been pushed to the edge, and Big Homie didn't mince words. He referred to Busta as a super zest monster, a term loaded with implication. The deeper issue here isn't just about private preferences. It's about power, about access, about what people in the industry have kept quiet for over a decade to stay in someone's good graces. Because if even a portion of these stories are true, the silence wasn't just protection, it was complicity. And now, with 50 Cent holding what insiders say is video proof, the whispers are turning into roars. The industry may still be quiet publicly, but behind closed doors, people are panicking.
Thank you, King. Come on now. Love you very much.
The internet is on fire. TikTok clips, YouTube commentary, etc., and fan edits have turned this feud into a full-blown media event. Some fans are standing by 50, trusting his history of exposing the truth. Others believe Busta is being unfairly dragged into a mess meant for Diddy.
Attention to none of it. I just kind of like to pay attention to the truth. When that time manifests, then, we'll speak about this, hopefully when that time comes. As far as I'm concerned, I don't really like to speak on the situations that I'm not well versed in, and that's not really my situation. You know what I'm saying? But I wish the best for everyone involved. God bless everyone involved. And, I think that we should all kind of be a little more mindful of how much we speak on other things when it's as sensitive as this.
And it's incredibly sensitive.
It's extremely sensitive, and I think that people don't keep in mind the effect of what their opinion can have. And I think it's really, really important that we reserve our opinions until we understand what the undisputed truth is, because
a TikTok user at Pixel Artistry said sources close to the situation are saying there's footage from a party showing Busta and Diddy in a full-blown freak-off with multiple men. Meanwhile, a Twitter post by @It'sJJohnese reads, "This 50 Cent doc gonna be bigger than surviving R. Kelly. No rapper is safe." The reactions are split. Some say 50 is doing what journalists and networks are too scared to. Others think he's weaponizing personal information for clout. Either way, the streets are watching, and it doesn't stop there. In 2C23, Orlando Brown once again set the internet ablaze after claiming he had been involved with multiple men in the industry, dropping names like Diddy and, shockingly, Busta Rhymes.
Can someone come to Hollywood and not do drugs?
Yeah.
And be successful?
Oh, hell yeah. That's easy.
It's not a requirement.
Bro, the requirement is you gotta say no to Diddy. If it's new booty in the building, you know he gonna get it.
Don't take your girlfriend to a Diddy party.
Nigga, you can take the bitch, but he won't you. He ain't worried about that bitch. he is not worried about that bitch at all. Okay, he ain't.
While most fans are quick to dismiss Orlando as erratic or unstable, others are starting to wonder if there's more truth than fiction in his chaotic confessions. After all, how many times can someone be labeled crazy before we start to see the pattern emerge? But this kind of controversy isn't new for Busta Rhymes. His name has been tied to aggression and unpredictability for years.
Everybody knows what a rainbow is, you know what I'm saying? Everybody knows what the sky can bring. It brings rain, it brings the sun. Like, you understand what life is too, so for me to know that you have a great, Raymona Harvey is Busta Rhymes, is his real name. Anybody can get on Facebook and look up Raymona Harvey and be like, yo, that's Busta Rhymes, yo, with no wig on. And be like, yo, wild out, you're on your own time, but this is information that you allow me to give to the people.
Back in 2006, Busta was charged after allegedly attacking a man who spit on his car. Not long after, he was accused of assaulting his own driver in a dispute over unpaid wages. In both cases, he avoided jail time, but not the headlines. Then in 2015, he made news again after hurling a protein shake at a gym employee during a heated argument. Fast forward to 2023, and the pattern continues. Busta's assistant came forward, claiming that Busta physically attacked him during a disagreement over cell phone usage. Once again, no charges filed, but the reputation, it keeps stacking. These aren't isolated incidents. They paint a picture, a man with a quick temper, a history of violence, and an industry that often looks the other way. Then there's Trip Ali, a social media personality who claims he narrowly escaped a disturbing VIP encounter with Busta.
Just softly put their hand in my hand and just holding it. So I look, and I see this big chain that said flip mode. Just diamonds iced out. I look at the chain and I know what flip mode is, so I look up. Now all this happening in split seconds. I look up and it's Busta Rhymes. And I'm like, what's up, Busta? And he's still holding my hand. He like, what's up? What you getting into?
In his story, what started as an innocent invite turned into a high-pressure situation that led to a screaming match with his own friend. The tension spiraled so fast it ended in a public street fight. Tripp backed out of the night entirely, later saying he felt like he had dodged a bullet. Each of these stories, taken alone, might feel like noise, but together they're a pattern, a buildup of red flags ignored by a system that prioritizes power and image over accountability. And now, with 50 Cent reportedly in possession of damning footage, those old warning signs might finally be getting the attention they deserve. And if this feels like a new chapter in their relationship, it's not. The tension between 50 Cent and Busta Rhymes has been simmering beneath the surface for years. But this is something else entirely. Here's where it gets even darker. Insiders tied to the Netflix project claim the footage involving Busta is unmistakable, not vague, not implied, but crystal clear. We're talking raw, uncut scenes that reportedly show him fully immersed in behavior that contradicts the image he's carefully maintained for decades. There's no clever editing, no out-of-context framing, just cold, hard video. And what's Busta doing now? He's gone silent. No statements, no clarifications, just cryptic posts and low-key jabs aimed at 50. But behind the scenes, sources say he's scrambling, making phone calls, trying to keep his name out of the dock, which raises the question, if there's truly nothing to hide, why all the panic? Meanwhile, 50 is sitting back, waiting. He said nothing directly, just a few sarcastic jabs and meme-worthy posts. But if history tells us anything, it's that 50 doesn't do petty. He does strategic. He waits. He calculates. Then he strikes. This is the same man who dismantled Ja Rule's career without breaking a sweat, who's exposed Rick Ross, Diddy, and countless others with surgical precision. He's not reacting emotionally. He's planning a spectacle, and Busta might be at the center of it. The scariest part? This doesn't feel like hype anymore. It feels like the calm before a storm that could wash away everything Busta's built. 50 and Busta weren't always enemies. In fact, there was a time when they stood side by side, collaborating on tracks, sharing stages, and trading playful jabs at others in the industry. From the outside, it looked like a genuine alliance built on mutual respect. But in the world of hip-hop, loyalty is often transactional, and when careers, reputations, and personal brands are on the line, alliances break fast. Cent, known for playing the long game, has never been shy about holding receipts. His beef with Diddy dates back to the early 2000s, when he first hinted at shady dealings behind the scenes, even suggesting that Diddy may have had deeper knowledge about Biggie's murder. At the time, it sounded like wild speculation. But now, with Diddy facing a mountain of lawsuits, federal raids, and serious allegations of abuse and trafficking, 50's decades-old suspicions seem almost prophetic. Unlike many in the industry, 50 made a conscious choice to stay out of Diddy's infamous inner circle. He refused the party invites, skipped the social scenes, and now it's clear why. He wasn't just opting out, he was observing, watching, quietly documenting what others ignored. And with this documentary, he's no longer holding back. The expose isn't just a shot at Diddy, it's aimed at every artist who played a part or turned a blind eye. And yes, that includes Busta. For decades, Busta Rhymes was untouchable, a rap titan, but legends fall hardest when the truth finally surfaces. Busta Rhymes isn't just a rapper, he's an institution in hip-hop, known for his rapid-fire delivery, explosive stage presence, and larger-than-life energy. His voice shaped a generation, and his image became a symbol of strength and dominance. But now, that image is cracking. The rumors, the footage, the eerie silence, they're shaking the foundation of everything his fans believed. And it's not just about what Busta may have done, it's about the ecosystem that allowed it to go unchecked. How many people in the industry knew? How many chose silence to secure their place in the circle? In an industry where image is everything, this type of unraveling isn't just rare, it's dangerous. Because when the mask slips on a figure as iconic as Busta Rhymes, fans are left questioning everything, not just about him, but about the people around him, the labels, the artists, the machine that protected him. The most haunting part? Fans are starting to realize this might just be the beginning. One Reddit user said it best. This feels like the tip of the iceberg, and it's sinking fast. So what do you think? Is Busta Rhymes just a casualty of 50 Cent's cold-blooded chess game? Or is there something much darker hiding behind those velvet ropes? Because once that Netflix documentary drops, everything changes. secrets will spill, reputations will collapse, and if the rumors are true, 50 Cent didn't just shake the culture, he rewrote the rules of hip-hop exposure. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Trust me, this story is just getting started.